It's Tuesday the 26th of September and a really significant day.
Victim survivors hope today's release of the Commission of Inquiry's final report into government responses to child sexual abuse is a turning point.
It's been a long time coming. It's been a very long process to get to this point. There have been delays right from the start of the inquiry. So to get to this point where the report's finally going to be tabled is a big day.
In the years leading up to the establishment of the inquiry, the Tasmanian government and increasingly the public had been hearing reports of abusers operating within public institutions and of warning signs overlooked or ignored.
He was able to retain his teacher's registration for so long, to be moved from school to school to school. It's extraordinary that was allowed to happen.
There were many examples of institutional failures. Another now notorious case was that of James Jeffrey Griffin, a paedophile nurse working at the Launceston General Hospital, who abused multiple children.
I was told that Griffin had been on their radar for quite some time, but they just needed someone like me to come forward and say so.
For nearly 20 years, warnings were raised about Griffin, but it took podcast The Nurse by journalist Camille Bianchi, which was released in October 2020, for Tasmanians to learn the scale of Griffin's offences and the scale of the missed opportunities to stop him. The fallout from The Nurse triggered a wave of reporting about perpetrators at other institutions preying on vulnerable children. By November 2020, it had driven then Premier Peter Gutwein to announce the inquiry.
Perpetrators don't care about documents. It's too late once we have been harmed. We live with that every day for the rest of our lives and it doesn't go away. I'm still grieving for little me and mopping up the mess afterwards. They're much better putting that money into stopping it from happening to start with.
People who say they were emotionally, physically and sexually abused by staff and other detainees while at Ashley.
I would raze Ashley to the ground. I would destroy the physical infrastructure.
Here you may find that it's Ashley that's the monster.